So, Jonny, Gloucester wins in Newcastle are pretty rare. I think the last one was in 2007, so although it was hard fought today, it's one to make the most of.
Yeah, definitely. That's what matters at the end of the day, and there's positives and negatives to take away from it, but the main thing is the win, and we've got that, so at least it's a happy 6 hours on the bus. It could have been a bit different, but we'll take it.
I mean, in those first 10 minutes or so, when you went 10-0 down and it looked as though everything was going to go against Gloucester's way, you must have been thinking it was going to be another one of those days in the North East.
You just can't believe it when you've trained all week and we're raring to go, and it's just, I don't know what happened, it's just an error, it just happens sometimes, but it's just unbelievable, isn't it, to think that we're 7 points down after probably 30 seconds or a minute, but fair enough to us, we got back in the game, and there was a tough win, but we weren't happy with how we played. We played some great rugby second half, but just been a bit more clinical. We could have put them away, and then some of our composure, the pressure's on us. But it's tough, but we need to be more composed and just clear our lines a bit better and stay a little bit more disciplined. But like I said, if some of the rugby we played, we created some great opportunities and stuck in there. So, but we got the win at the end of the day, so that's what matters.
A word for the big guys up front. They were forced into a reshuffle really early on when Dan Murphy had to go off. They dug deep, didn't they, and eventually laid the platform for you guys to benefit from.
Yeah, there was, like I said, there was some great stuff in the second half. Forwards and backs into line in. The set piece was good. Some good line-out ball, some good scrum ball. But if we had just finished off the chances, it could have been a lot different at the end. And then I wish we could have stayed a little bit more composed at the end, because there was just some bobbling. I was just standing on the wing, seeing balls bobbling around, rushing kicks, charge downs. It's pretty stressful, but we've learned from it. And like I said, we haven't won in here for 5 years, so that's what we've got to take away from it.
How about your try? What do you remember of that?
I just remember, I think we were all working really hard. I remember being at first receiver on this side and then sprinting across with my back to the ball. And the next thing I know, I think, well, we're on here. And just Trinidad's given me another one, so I said thank you to that. So it's a great team try. That was one of the ones we did finish off, and there could have been another few, but phases. Playing off 9, playing off 10, reloading the back line, everybody working hard, getting their hands on the ball, and that's the sort of tries we can score, so that's a great team try. Happy to finish it off.
And in that final quarter, several really good gilt-edged try-scoring chances went begging, didn't they?
Yeah.
And it ended up with Gloucester defending their own line for their lives, and that's a real big moment, isn't it?
Yeah, but like I said, even though we didn't finish our chances and we could have been a lot more composed with our exits and our discipline, the defence we showed on the line is the sort of thing we'll look back at the end of the season. That could be the defence that potentially gets us into the top 4, because we needed to win that, and boys are putting their bodies on the line, on the line right at the end there. So fair enough to everybody to dig in, and I think we deserved it.
And for you, finally, good to be back in the first 15, getting some minutes under your belt.
Yeah, I felt like my season started today, and I was happy with how it went.